Hey, if you're a trainer, speaker, coach, or a consultant, then there is a huge chance that you're making these three common mistakes because of which probably you're struggling. And you want to know these three common mistakes? I'm going to tell you, but before that, how about you quickly subscribe to my channel, hit the bell button, and do like this video so that we are regularly connected. My name is Neha Bhatia, and I've been into this business for a very long time now. Now, when we talk about these three common mistakes that people make, the trainers make, especially when they enter this business, number one, that even if they may say that, I want to help people, but most of the times they just want a little bit of visibility or fame or money. They have this insecurity in them that, oh, I'm not able to pay my bills. I have the skills. Now I need to just go out and give the skills and share this with people. But they're not understanding that it's not about the visibility, it's not about the fame. That is a byproduct. It's about producing and giving results to your people, creating a proper pathway for yourself and your trainees. And that's the time when the visibility and the compliments and the appreciation will start to come automatically. Now, I have been hosting events from almost 10 years. The reason why I got into that business and I was able to even sustain for that long time, of course, I was not the most successful one or the best anchor, but I was able to be there. I was able to host good events because I was very clear of what I wanted and what I wanted to give to my audience, right? So you have to be clear here of your goals. What is the result that you want to give to your trainees? And if you're struggling and if you're a beginner, we would like to invite you to our ICW level 1 workshop, wherein we help you create your niche, we help you understand the sales method, and then we have level 2 and level 3 as well, to create a brand that you really want to be, and brand that people recognize in their mind. You know how Netflix is, we know it, it's in our mind now, it's in our system now, it's been installed in such a way, right? And it's giving out so much of value. So please understand, it's not about visibility, it's about the value that you provide to people, right? Now, I know I gave an example of Netflix, which is, where you can always just find movies. But so what? It's a business. When it's a business, you need to understand that you have to provide the right value to your people. And you have to create a proper pathway step by step. If you're not clear of the steps, there's a huge chance that in between you will struggle. In between, you're gonna, because it's a business, in between, you're gonna lose, you're gonna quit because thinking that, my skill was more than enough. No, any business for that matter, a skill is not enough. If I am a trainer, okay, if I'm a trainer and I am training people, so that's one skill, that's it. But then there is also a skill of making videos, and there is also a skill, what I do a lot of times is editing my videos, and there are times when I have to upload my videos, upload my sessions. There are times when I run my own ads. So when it's a business, something I learned from my father and some of the most successful people, that you really have to start from scratch and you have to do each and everything. Especially if you think that you can't hire a team, you don't want to hire a team, especially in this time in lockdown when we have a lot of free time with us. We're not busy all the time, we're not going out all the time. We can of course take that time out when we can think of a bigger picture here. So instead of having a visibility that you're going to be there, people are going to appreciate you in a webinar or while you're doing videos, please understand that you need to see what is the value that you're creating for people. And if you're clear of that, visibility will come automatically. Okay, that is the first thing. The second thing is values. What is your values? What is your value system? What is valuable for you through this particular work that you're doing? Now, if you will see in many of my videos, when I started my YouTube channel around 3-4 years ago, I have mentioned very clearly that, and I did not have a mentor at that time, I was very clear in my mind that I want to contribute in people's life. That's it. So there are 6 common needs, there are 6 needs, human needs, that needs to be satisfied in us. And if we satisfy, then we will be absolutely fulfilled. And something that I've learned from Tony Robbins, who I definitely consider as my mentor, as my trainer. I've met him and I know how it feels to just run after visibility or significance. But he talks about one of the most important need, which is contribution. If you can do that, and the rest of the needs you can also focus on little, automatically everything will just fall into place. So you need to find out what is your value. like the values, that you have for your own business. So my value was very clear that I want to contribute in people's life, and through this ICW level 1, 2 and 3, I just want to create communicators. Because in the last so many years of my communication business, being a trainer, anchor, I've noticed that people don't communicate in the right way that they want to communicate. So when that energy will not flow out the way it needs to, how are you going to expect the results that you want to get, right? So I want to create communicators, some powerful and influencing communicators who can have an impact in the society and in this world. So these are my values. Now you need to know what are your values, right? It could be something different. You probably want to have more freedom in your life. Now, I've been into this business for a long time, and I travel all the time. Every 3 to 6 months I keep changing my places. In the last 1 year I was on the beach. So lockdown happened, and surprisingly I was there, and I just decided to work from there. And for example, this is my house, and just right there, say around 100 200 feet, maybe more, 500 feet, was the ocean. So it was that close, and I was living that life. I know many of you will probably not, but I wanted to live a life of freedom, and which I was very very clear many years ago when I jumped into this online business. So please know what are your values, and this is something that I really want to give to many of my clients as well. I know some people cannot because they're married, they have, but I think when you want something really really badly, you can just make it happen for yourself. So today when you sit with yourself, and if you're a trainer, write down what is your values. And I'm talking about the core values. We have approximately 10 sessions just on values in our ICW level 3. It's so intense to go deeper into yourself and find out your values. And when you connect with your core values, you will automatically attract the right kind of people who you want to train. Okay. The third one is principle. Very important. Now, I'll give you an example of principle. Principle simply means the rules and the beliefs that you're going to make for yourself, for your participants, for your business. Now, principles also comes from your pains that you have had in your life. So being an anchor, there used to be many many times that my payment used to get stuck. Okay. And it's just, I think twice it happened that that payment never came back. Otherwise, in all my shows, all my events, I used to get the payment. Okay. But we used to get the payment after the event. Huh. And there used to be multiple times that there was a little bit of an uncertainty that will I get the payment. Mostly the events were very good, but once in a while, if you end up making a little bit of a mistake, you fumbled, or maybe you forgot something. Very rare it used to happen, to be honest with you, but if it happened, there used to be a little bit of uncertainty, and also uncertainty at that time working with a new client. So when I entered this business, I was very clear of one principle, because I used to struggle with that. I was very clear that I'm not going to do this business with a person, with my client, until I take my payment in advance. So this is the principle that I made for myself. Now I know you must be thinking that then this is more of a financial principle. You can think of something else as well. What are your principles in your business? What are the rules and the beliefs that you want to make in your business? Now, for example, Steve Jobs, his principle is very clear: think different. And values or principles are very very related to each other, which we also teach in our 21 days NLP workshop. And Tony Robbins, I mean, what a great man he is. When I look at his principles, the way he works, the way his volunteer works, the way his belief system is, throughout when I was with him in his 4-day workshop live. So I kind of understood these people, because when you start to spend time with these kind of people, you start to absorb and understand their habits, right? And their psychology, their beliefs. So what are their beliefs, right? And his belief is very very clear, that it's all about giving at the end of the day. When you give, you just get ready automatically to receive. Something that I also say to all my trainees is that when you're capable of giving, you are eligible to receive. So this is one of the principle. You can also call it a value, but this is more of a principle that I follow, that I just want to give, and it will automatically come to me. Of course, there has to be a structure, there has to be a method, but you need to understand your principles and values. We have approximately 7 to 8 sessions just on principles, and understanding the principles of some of the most successful people. I mean, I have been listening to all these, the most richest people on this planet, And I've also noticed that people who are not that rich, people who are not working that hard and they're just doing a regular job, for example, they always complain about these rich people, that these are very rich people and they are monsters and they are, they are just destroying this country or destroying this world. But look at it from a different perspective altogether. We all are growing as a human being. What if we didn't have all these things with us? Let's say we have this camera today, and I'm camera or a phone, I'm able to record this video. Who made this phone, who made this mic, or who made this tripod? I'm getting these resources by somebody who thought of it, and this is a service that they have provided to me so that I can be of help. They can be of help, and they can help me with this powerful message that I'm giving to you through this medium, if it makes sense to you, right? So please understand that all the richest people, all the successful people, I'm not just talking about who has money, but who are fulfilled, who are consistently thinking bigger and bigger, they are the ones who are very clear of their core values and principles. So if you can be clear of values and principles, you're more than welcome to join us in our ICW level 1. Also, you can join our 21 days NLP workshop, wherein we go very intense in the values and principles, because this is the foundation. This is the foundation for your business to grow, any kind of business to grow. With that, thank you so much. If you like this video, please make sure that you share it with other people. Please hit the like button, hit the bell button, subscribe to my channel so that we are regularly connected. Ask questions so that I can help you with this world of training that you're entering into. Thank you so much. Bye.